Pick up. I know you have your phone. Yeah, what's up? Hey, so I want to be Superman. Can you make me Superman? What? Yeah, you have like the whole thing about breaking down fighting styles and teaching people how to be Superman. I know you can definitely make me Superman, especially after that recent movie. I mean, duh, who doesn't want to be Superman? I can't help you. I don't, like, that's not real. We can't fly. Can you at least do the fighting style though? I mean, I'll figure out the flight and speed and all that, but can you get me to as close as you can? But he doesn't even fight that well. He leaves his guards down, he overswings, he leaves himself open. What do you mean? Bro, you are being lame right now. Okay, how about this? Instead of making you fight like Superman, let's give him a more ideal fighting style, kind of like the one that Batman gave him in the comics, and then teach you how to do that. See, now we're talking. That's the answer I wanted to hear. Yeah, that should be fun. What's up guys, it's the old ninja wearing aviators and a superhero hat, and welcome to the Modern Ninja channel. Now, Superman's fighting style has changed several times over the decades he has been a character, considering he's literally the first comic book character or a superhero ever. That's to be expected. And through those iterations, he's gone from the simple ink on a page to blockbuster movies that have sold out theaters time and time again. But the problem is the fighting style that we see in most modern Superman movies like Man of Steel is not really that great. And even if you talk about the animated movies or TV shows, it's still just kind of lackluster. He doesn't really block very well. He's not really a martial artist or a tactical fighter. He's just really strong and it works for him. He's literally unstoppable and stronger than 90% of the people he fights, so who can really blame him? If I could throw a planet, I also wouldn't really be concerned about how technical my punch is. And so instead of training directly like him, we are going to learn how to train to become something close and, dare I say, something better. So let's set out our goals right now. We have to emulate his raw power, his endurance, his explosive movement, and his resistance and resilience, as well as mimicking as many of his superpowers as possible. He has like a bazillion, so we're gonna do our best. And so let's learn how to become Superman. Now, obviously, this is a martial arts channel. I am a martial artist full-time. I own a school. I teach full-time. This is what I do. And so we're gonna start with what I know best, and that is the martial arts aspect that we're gonna learn in order to fight like Superman at least should. And the first style that we're gonna spend some time learning is boxing / kickboxing. Really boxing, but kickboxing is going to let us be a little more well-rounded. The purpose of this style is to build up our raw punching power, able to use our entire body in each punch we land, how to incorporate timing into our punches so we make sure as many of them land on the target we want them to as possible, and how to use our head movement to keep from getting hit while we throw our right hook or jab, or really whatever punch you want to do. Next is wrestling or sambo. Now, Superman oftentimes will hold down opponents to either let other bad guys get a hit on them or to give them some time to cool off. And so, to simulate that, we're gonna spend some time in wrestling to allow us to be able to grapple, subdue, and control other opponents easily. This next one might surprise some of you, but we're gonna add Krav Maga. It's a style that's mainly known for its military uses and self-defense as far as like gun disarms and knife disarms, but that's not what we're learning it for. No, we are gonna learn this mostly so that we can get in the habit of exploding forward and acting immediately to protect others. Superman actually has a really good instinct of just acting. When he sees someone in trouble, he acts. And when you're in Krav, you very much learn how to burst forward and take down or handle whatever situation's going on. And that is the part that we want to keep in our Superman fighting style build. We're also going to add in Salat because it is really good at allowing us to be adaptable in a fighting style, especially when we're fighting multiple people at once, which Superman always does, whether it was in Man of Steel fighting multiple people at once or fighting literally a horde of, what are they called, raptors in the new Superman movie. He always fights a lot of people at once. So being able to adapt, go from one to the other is going to be very important for us to be able to do. And lastly, this isn't the martial arts, but it's going to be arguably as important as any of the martial arts, and that is our strength-based workout. And like I said in the last Fight Like a Superhero video, the Blade video, I will leave the entire breakdown of the workout down in the comments for you, or not the comments, I'm sorry, the description of the video for you guys. I was gonna say it all step by step, piece by piece, but oh my gosh, it takes so long. And so I'm not gonna do that to save both of us the time of watching. We're just gonna jump straight to the next part of the video. However, if you're one of the people that actually want the workout, it's listed right there for free for you. You're welcome. But with that, that covers our super strength portion of his powers, which is like the main one when it comes to his combat. But what about the other ones? He very much uses lots of things in combat. So how do we simulate or replicate those powers? Real quick, I wanted to give you the sneak peek into the inspiration for this video, and that is this hoodie sent to me by SuperX. Now, technically, this is kind of sponsored, as in they don't pay for it directly, but I really like their stuff. They gave me a discount code, and I want to show you guys this cool hoodie. I love the design, the red hood, the blue base. It just says Superman so seamlessly, and it's really comfortable. You can see how stretchy it is, so when I'm doing all of my martial arts, it poses no issue. In fact, it has really breathable holes in the sides of the sleeves and the body so that I don't get super sweaty. It can keep my body temperature where I want it to be. All in all, I love it. So how do we simulate or replicate those powers? Well, let's start with the easiest one actually, and that's flight. Because, well, it's 2025 and we have jetpacks. Now, there are limits. They can be very bulky at times. They typically have a weight limit or a time limit where you can't fly forever and things like that. Even a speed limit. You're not going 1,000 miles an hour or anything like that. You're not light speeding it up. But it gets us individual flight. Like no helicopters, no planes. You are flying, which I consider a win, and for the purpose of this video, gets us super flight. I guess that would just be like regular flight. What would be, because like we have regular strength and he has super strength. So we don't have flight. There is no super flight. It's just flight, right? Anyway, I digress. The next easiest one is honestly going to be heat vision. We live in 2025. Honestly, this might be even easier to come across because you can go to Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's, Target, and buy yourself a laser. And if you find the right one and you find the high enough powered laser, it can do things like burn through walls. And some of them can even do serious damage to living things. Not suggesting you go and just shoot lasers at everybody. I mean, even Superman most of the time uses it as a utility, not just to light people on fire. He's Superman.
I scanned your brain for abnormalities. And when I found one, I cut it out.
What?
Heat vision. Focus through your pupils like a scalpel. Instant lobotomy.
But lasers that can do things that Superman can do in fact exist. You strap them onto a helmet or some glasses and there you go. You got laser vision. Now I'm not gonna lie, the next one, kinda hard. In theory, there are leg assist exoskeletons that could, in theory, make you faster. However, I am not a scientist. I do not have a degree in engineering. And so this one's gonna be left up in the air hanging. I'm sorry to say. I don't really know how to get you super speed in any reliable way. However, I know for sure we can do super hearing. Superman often uses his hearing to locate enemies or targets in any situation. And so we have the ability to not only hear and absorb sounds from miles away, but also process it, technologically boost it, and play it in earpieces that you can wear. Now, is that technology a little big and might require a motorcycle helmet to support? Maybe. But we need a big helmet anyway for the laser vision, so we're just gonna pop that into the same helmet we're using for that. Plus, we're probably gonna need some invulnerability, so having that motorcycle helmet along with Kevlar and other armor is gonna be necessary anyway. We really don't wanna fall out of the sky when we're flying in our jetpack. So all in all, that works it, and that gives us two more superpowers, super hearing and invulnerability, asterisks. But I don't want to leave on an asterisk. I want to be able to include Superman's incredible intelligence and the fact that he can just recall anything he's ever read. And for that, we're still going to use that theoretical motorcycle helmet that we're souping up, but we literally already have this that you can just get today off of Amazon, and that's glasses. They make tech glasses that you can wear, and it will literally project anything on the screen of your glasses so that you can read. You need to find out what blood type goes with what. It'll pop up on your glasses. You need to remember exactly how to navigate yourself to the bad guy. GPS will pop up on your glasses. Anything the internet knows, which is almost everything, can just pop up on your glasses. So with that, that solidifies our last power, our super intelligence. And if I wasn't so poor, I'd get half that stuff right now, I swear. But it's about that time to actually teach you what you can do right now in your backyard to get you started on looking and training like Superman. So we're doing the Superman punch, obviously. Like, what did you think this was? Not a superhero, Superman fight-like video? I mean, you should have known this. In order to do our Superman punch, here's a couple things we're gonna have to know already, which I've done videos about this before. Make sure you know how to close your fist correctly. It really, really bugs me when you do stuff like this, or this, or this. This is the worst one. Don't do this. But make sure you know how to close your fist correctly. Make sure you're hitting with the front two knuckles, things like that. Make sure you fire your punch straight. Now, with those things out of the way, how to do the Superman punch that we see in so many movies and shows and stuff. All right, here's how you're going to do it. First, all you're going to do with your upper body is very straightforward. You're gonna pull back all the way as much as you can, reaching out with the left gives you that extra Superman pose. And then you can fire your dominant side punch. Again, with your upper body, it's pretty easy. It's just make your Superman pose, bang, fire through. With your legs, it's gonna be a little bit harder. People get a little switched up a lot when they're trying this for the first time, so I'm gonna make it real easy. All you're gonna do is you're gonna pull your right knee up as you pull your right hand back, and then kick your right leg back as you push your punch out, making you that flying pose in the air. Again, right leg, right hand, up, out. That's what we're doing with that right side. With our left side, all we're going to do is we're going to hop forward, basically. It's a little more aggressive than just a hop, but we are just hopping forward. And when we do it all the way through, you can add a little combination, maybe a jab, cross, bob, and weave, launch forward. Just like that, and that gives you your Superman punch. Sprinkling some kicks, wah, ha, wah, bah, and you got yourself a full-on Superman style combination that you can bring out into any self-defense situation if that's what you're in. I guess this is a really specific technique that doesn't necessarily apply to every situation for self-defense, but you know how to do it anyway, and we all wanted to. So if you ever get the opportunity and the just cause to Superman punch somebody, now you know how. And for legal reasons, make sure to use this like Superman would, which is, you know, responsibly. But let's get back inside and finish the video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hoped you enjoyed it. Superman is one of my favorite superheroes out there. If you want to see more videos like this, like my fight-like videos, or you want me to do more videos about breaking down superpowers and how you could like acquire them in real life, let me know. It was really fun to do, and there's so many cool powers and cool characters to do out there. So let me know down in the comments below. As always, if you want to be one of these cool guys, that would be fantastic. They help me out all the time, every month, by being a member and supporting the channel. And if you would like to not only get your name at the end of the video like these guys, but also see many of my videos early, definitely consider joining the membership and helping me out. And if you don't want to do that, no worries, I totally get it. You can just simply like and comment on this video. That does show a ton of support and really does help me out. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next one because my name's DJ Moore. This is the Modern Ninja, and I'm out.
Be the Modern Ninja, but
Lift off.
Just know I'm dangerous.
Perfect.
I'm on that Bruce Lee, flow like water, state of mind. Got me going farther than I ever thought I could have been. Gotta grab a sheet of paper as you know I got the pen. Anybody want to smoke your whole career be looking grim. Out here flashing chains while your boy been in the gym. Watch me spitting flames while the frogs try to